What up, peeps? I'm back and here to talk about Barret Wallace.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
I wanted to put some shine on Barret because when it comes to Final Fantasy, Barret was that dude.
Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy?
I mean, when I first played Final Fantasy VII and met Barret for the first time, this brother rolled up, high top fade, chest all out, and a gun mounted on his right arm. I was like, this character is mad interesting. You know, he looked pretty tight. And what tripped me out is he came right out the bat just talking all kind of smack. Cursing fools out, literally just roasting fools. Basically going upside their head. He was mad funny. And just to touch on Barret's background a bit, Barret lived in a mining village called Corel with his wife Myrna. He grew up in that village and he's probably been mining his whole life, judging by how his build is. He's a big boy, like he just been mining since he was a baby. So Barret's wife develops an illness that's unspecified, so nobody really knows what she was suffering from. Her health got really bad though, so Barret wanted to take care of his wife, and somehow Shinra got in the mix. And Shinra is this power company that produces Mako energy, basically making electricity available for many people, along with a bunch of other stuff though. It gets real political. Military, space exploration, these Shinra fools, they're like a one-stop shop. So Shinra had their hand in what it almost seemed like everything. They were really powerful, had a negative effect on a lot of characters in the game. No, Shinra was too powerful. So Barret basically advocated for Shinra to build a reactor in the village. And this is where Dyne steps in, and this is basically, you might as well say, Barret's best friend at a point. Dyne was like, I'm definitely against it. No matter what, there's nothing to talk about if you're thinking about throwing away all the coal. Corel is a coal village. Oh, they got tons of it. Dyne says the coal has been ours for generations. Our fathers and theirs before them risked their lives for it. And Barret, he's not listening. You know, I think, well, he is listening, but he tells Dyne straight up, he says, no one uses coal nowadays. It's the sign of the times. And I got a wife that is ill, basically. Stressing to him. You will do anything, right? Plus with Shinra, everyone uses Mako, right? So the Mako energy, he's like, yo, we don't need the coal, we're gonna use Mako, so let's just do the deal. In return, Shinra should be taking good care of the village, you would think, so you could already see where this is going. So the major power corporation gonna help out small village by building a reactor. And to brief things up, I mean, things got really bad. The reactor blows up. Corel, the village, is burnt to a crisp. Barret's wife is dead. His friend is presumed dead. I'm not going down that rabbit hole just yet. But in the midst of all this, Barret loses his right hand, which we already know he replaced his arm, basically his hand, with the arm cannon. Now, Dane's daughter Marlene did survive. And Barret took her in and raised her as his own. And that's what's tripping me out though. I'm sitting there thinking, this is a little kid, basically a baby. Big brother over here with an arm cannon, just picking her up, cooking dinner, taking care of a whole child with a cannon arm. That's so wild. But so now, after the explosion, Barret, he's pissed. He wants Shinra down. He reforms and becomes a leader of Avalanche, which is a eco-terrorist insurgent group, basically. Barret would take the train with his new crew that includes Cloud, which is the story's main character in Final Fantasy VII. They go to Midgard, the capital city. Barret is completely on a mission to tear up Shinra's Mako reactor. And this is where Barret's personality really shines throughout the whole sequence. He lets Cloud know right off the bat, ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you. and Barret, he trips me out. He don't care. He gets on the train, he just be chilling, be like, He just laid back, kicking his feet up. He don't care. and just talking mad smack. That's why I really love this character. Just sit here talking about stop acting like a damn kid. Sit down and shut up. So Barret is a crazy character, and he even clowned on Cloud's hair. Said, yo, don't get your spiky ass hurt. So that's how he is. He's really funny. So during this whole rampage on the reactors though, Shinra struck back, and Barret was really sad and distraught about this, which makes sense. He lost his peeps. And after all that happened, Sephiroth, one of the most famous names, I mean, it's almost like any game that I played, somebody had an online identity called Sephiroth. But anyway, Sephiroth was becoming a bigger threat. So now Barret and his crew, this is all led by Cloud, who became the new leader of Avalanche, is hunting down Sephiroth, stop him from literally destroying the whole planet. Barret leaves Marlene with his adoptive mother. In pursuit of Sephiroth, they ended up back in Corel. The people of Corel set Barret up. They basically put him in jail. I mean, they're blaming Barret for everything that happened, and they want him locked up. And guess who the jail leader is? His good old friend Dyne, who he thought was dead. Remember, Dyne is Marlene's father, who Barret adopted, and Dyne, man, he was in bad shape. He got a bad limp, his mind is crazy, since he lost his hometown and his family, and Barret even tells Dyne, hey, Marlene is still alive. Dyne basically tells Barret that he has to kill Marlene, so his wife won't be alone in the afterlife. Good lord. His mind is just all the way gone. So after the whole Dyne situation, Barret and the crew, under Cloud's leadership, finally take down Sephiroth. And all along the way, Barret has displayed just great leadership throughout the whole mission. And, post Sephiroth, Barret is still trying to make things right for the things that happened in the past. He made some bad decisions, but you could tell Barret has a good heart, loves his hometown, loves his friends. And Barret's story seems to be kind of incomplete to me. He did make a few appearances in the animated film, Final Fantasy Advent Children and Final Fantasy Dirge of Cerberus, the game. In both, he assists in fighting the main villain, the whole plot of that film and the game. But Barret's story just feels kind of unfinished, but with the remakes and everything, I can see them doing more storylines around many characters, including Barret. At least we could hope. And that's it, peeps. Just want to put some shine on Barret and talk about him a little bit. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know who your favorite character is in Final Fantasy VII or any Final Fantasy. But please like, share, subscribe, and alright, peeps, until next time. Gia.